So don't worry about that. My message is that always identify first who really are. As I told you earlier, I deserve research. And also, another important thing is that if you have a chance, you read the Who Am I, a book written by Ramana Maharishi. Actually, is a very excellent book. Another book I have already recommended, Autobiography of Paramahamsa. These are really good books if you're really interested in having a spiritual life. Spiritual means I don't mean to say you go to temple and pray, but spiritually means you get rid of the materialistic approach and we have search, go after contentment. So lead a contented life. So otherwise, if you don't do the thing, then you will end up in hospital like Steve Jobs. And as Steve Jobs said, it will be too late. So actually, the Steve Jobs we all know.
Grandmaster Brahmashri Patriji's deep, deep gratitude to him. And what he was saying is all the time is like, four things about meditation. Learn meditation. There are so many in and out to learn about the meditation. Therefore, he said, learn meditation, practice meditation, teach meditation, and also spread the meditation. We are actually doing that particular thing, teaching meditation to many people. A couple of announcements I would like to make. The first one is Buddha Purnima. This particular event we actually tailored this event for new masters to come and join this event in Birmingham, May 10th and 11th. There are registration form. Please register. It is going to be a wonderful experience for you all, master. We can't actually make both days, 10th and 11th of May. At least you can, try to come for one day. That is one of the announcements. The second one is the High Park. Grandmaster Brahmashri's eldest daughter, Pranita Patriji, will be coming to London, and we will be gathering in High Park on 4th of May between 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 4 hours we'll be there. It's an open meditation in a nature environment and also wisdom sharing. Please, I'm taking all the registration. Please do join in that meditation session as well. Finally, just me introduce the Kumaraswamippillai Master. He is involved with the PSSM Tamil Europe group, as well as we call them as the World Peace Group, Peace and Harmony Group. He has been actually a regular meditator and coming and joining this group meditation every day. They actually do 3 times a day, every day, meditation as well as wisdom sharing. And he is one of the regular meditators there. Today, I would like to hear his sort of version of his experience. And thank you for coming in to the platform and sharing your experience today. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank
The
Thank
platform
you
is
very
yours.
much. Yes. Thank you very much for your good introduction. Also, I would like to thank you personally for you because you have given me an opportunity to share my wisdom and experience, even though my meditation experience is limited, but I think it will be useful to all those who are here. Then I would like to thank the organizers of the PSSM UK also for giving me an opportunity and join them and share their views of their followers. Now, actually, I am truly grateful to Professor Patriji, the founder of PSSM, for his teachings on meditation. Actually, his efforts were to focus on fostering spiritual growth and enlightenment through meditation and other spiritual practices. So we have been following this consistently, and in my experience, even though my experience is very short. Only I started meditating for about 3 years ago. Since then, I have been meditating regularly, and I feel I will really explain the changes I am experiencing now. So before I start, actually, I think it is relevant to mention few things about my personal career, not with the intention of boasting or displaying my knowledge or anything. With the view that nowadays you can see the present pursuit of happiness is the universal quest. In the world, you find everyone is chasing after money, position, all material things. So they are not thinking about spirituality, and especially the younger generation. So actually, for the benefit of the younger generation, I would like to share my personal experience, because that will throw some light as to why material things will not give us a rather temporary. That happiness is temporary. See, I asked anyone else as a young man. After graduating, I joined a firm of chartered accountants with the intention of becoming a qualified accountant. I was successful in that. Then I found a good job. I don't want to go details, so my professional career was very good. Then I got married, good family. Despite all these achievements and attainments, there was a vacuum in me, something was missing in me. So I couldn't figure out as to why it was like that. So I saw in my career also, because this urge, first I was very happy working in a leading corporation in Sri Lanka. I was not happy with the remuneration I was getting. Then as usual, I went to overseas Saudi Arabia. There also I had financially very well. So I worked there for 12 years, but still I was not happy. Again came back to Colombo. So then in Colombo we had all the problems and all those things. Then of course, as usual, I decided to migrate to Australia. So while I was working in Sri Lanka, I applied for migration. I got it here and I am here now. So I don't want to go into all those things. In Australia also I worked for 12 years and then retired. Then in Australia again, I was not happy with my profession. So I was looking for some other avenue to earn money. Then of course I found that in Australia, there was a demand for interpreters and translators. Then I sat for the exam, go through that. I have been following, then I retired. Then I again, since 2007, I have been practicing as a translator and interpreter. So I all actually give you briefly, not with the intention of boasting or something like that. This is what the younger generation are after nowadays. So they want to earn quick money, quick position, and live happily, but still so they are going in circles to find happiness. So I want them to bring, actually in our group also, there are not many youngsters. So my intention is to bring those youngsters into our fold so that they will lead a happy, contented life. Actually, we had to make, so I started my search. So since my university days, I was a voracious reader. I read the teachings of Sai Baba, Ramana Maharishi, and all the self-development books. So actually, despite all that, finally I was able to make the clear distinction between happiness and contentment. So as you all know, content. I have explained to you all this. I was going round in circles to find happiness, but I never found it. So only way I am trying to emphasize, and I tell you later also, if you really want to lead a contented life, only way is to seek some so peaceful meditation, any group, anywhere. Because I also explained that my limited experience before that. So before all these things, I want to sidebar. I have been reading many books. So one of the important book I would recommend to all of you is Autobiography of Yogi by Paramahamsa Yogananda. So this book actually had a great impact on Steve Jobs. So I'll be failing my duty if I don't briefly tell you about Steve Jobs. You all know Steve Jobs, a millionaire. But finally, I think I would like to share his words, the few last words before his death. So what you are doing, you are earning. He was a millionaire. He had a success. He had a very successful career. So I would like to read the last words of Steve Jobs. He said, "I reached the pinnacle of success in the business world. In others' eyes, my life is an epitome of success. However, aside from work, I have little joy. In the end, wealth is only a factor that I am accustomed to. At this moment, lying on the sick bed, recalling my whole life, I realized that all the recognition, wealth, and that I took pride in have failed and become meaningless in the face of impending death. So this is the one important fact. Actually, not only this is the confession made. So many millionaires have made this confession. They, like me, they went after money, position. Finally, they realized it only in the last stages of their life. So I am also in my last stage of life. So my purpose of sharing this with you all is to, I don't want the young generation to follow suit and then ruin their life. The purpose of meditation and is to bring back to our normal life, lead a spiritual life, we find inner peace. The peace you cannot if you start searching for happiness externally, we will be feeling miserable. The only way we can achieve peace, look within. So how do we look within is the question that is really pose peace. So always you must in life what you must do is you must start asking the question. When you ask the questions, only you will get the answer. So while I was searching for my happiness, I asked the question, why this is happening to me? Why I am not happy with myself? So all sorts of questions. Then only they found that. So there's a saying, when you are ready, when you are ready, the master will arrive. This is what happened to me. So when I came to Australia, again started in Australia only I started meditation. So first I joined, so no harm telling the group, Brahma Kumaris, and I was there for a couple of years. Then somehow it was a guided meditation that it didn't try to sort of impact me very much. So then after, as usual, I just joined the Sai Baba group and also I followed the Jyoti meditation. So again, that Jyoti meditation, I feel is a guided meditation. So then, okay, I was following, still I was not happy with that in Australia. Then as I said, that when you are ready, the master will arrive. So at that time, I received a call from Sri Kandaraja Master, who is the founder of a group, Tamil Europe, to join his group. So I was lucky that probably because I was waiting for a teacher, so I did join this group. Now I have been traveling with him for the last 3 years. And during this three-year period, I have been very happy, contented, and then every day. So and also another important thing is now I have changed my lifestyle completely because earlier I used to go to cinemas, watch TVs, all sorts of activities. Now I have been vegetarian throughout, so there is no problem with me. But then I have stopped watching TVs. I don't listen to any of those radios or media or anything like that. Media. Only thing is I read self-development books, follow meditation, and also I am engaged happy now because as a translator, interpreter, I'm helping our community here. So that gives me a real pleasure because when you do the most you will be happy only when you are helping others. That's another important point I want to see. So if you see all this time I was focusing on my success, my career, money, how I can please people, how can all those things are really waste of time, money, and energy. So I am sharing with you for the benefit of those who are there. So please don't make the same mistake. Okay, review your life pattern, read books. Reading is one thing always. See, as I told you, especially the autobiographies, so many autobiographies and biographies have impressed and changed my mindset. So I had my focus was on wealth, material pleasure, all those things. Now I have given up all those things. People might say, "Oh, now you are old. That's the time." No, it's not that. It's actually the life you must make the correct choice. If the choice is wrong, then you can't, you can make money, you can have good family, you can have good house, all the status, all the cars. But nothing will give you happiness or temporary. So for example, take now I buy a car, Toyota car for my use. Then when I see my neighbor using a Benz car, then I'm not happy. I go and buy a Benz car. Then when I find the Benz car is not like that, this is a continuous process. So I like it. What I really say, always we must follow good people, good readers. The other important thing is I recently I will share with you also. I read a book on meditation written by actually the author is one minute. James Bester. There's a very good book, and that is The Power of Breath. In that, he is really telling in detail how to meditate, how whether to breathe through nose or for mouth. I don't want to go into all these times because of time. So, what's the important things I want to highlight from me? Oh, before this, I want to tell you about the tennis player. Uh, uh, sorry. Yes. Novak Djokovic, you know the world number tennis player. So once I saw his video recently, so I thought it's relevant to share with him. So they asked him what's the best thing to have a peace of mind. So promptly he said, please follow your breathe and breathe consciously without any disturbance. So he strongly recommended breathing is the most important thing for anyone because what he says, when we breathe, we normally everyone does breathe, but you must breathe consciously with focus and full awareness. That's the thing we always learn in this meditation. That's the simple. Because another thing is my meditation is very simple. Because I told you I went to Jyoti meditation and other meditation, but it didn't reveal because you have a lot of things guide us sit down. But this meditation is very simple, very effective. Not you can do it in group or you can do anytime you want. Wherever you are. Suppose you are waiting for a bus or a train, you are not if you are restless, you can do meditate quietly. So only thing is watch the breath, and this is the important thing I want to stress on that. So it's not complicated. People think, oh, meditation is not for us. When we get to that age, we will meditate. It's not that. There's no age for meditation. Anyone can do meditation. If anyone wants to be the content, I again emphasizing contented life, only way is please meditate anytime you can wait. Then another important thing in addition to this, as you all know, mindfulness, that we have been following this now and it's very popular because mindfulness also connected with the breath because when we practice mindfulness, that also we can do anywhere, anytime. So I have adopted these two things. So important things are first of all meditation. Second is mindfulness. Other most important thing is power of gratitude. I'll tell you till later. So if we really follow all these practices, no need to go to the doctor. As you know, heard. Because other important thing I have been telling in our group of people also, all 80% of our sickness illness are due to our thoughts. So that's what they call it psychosomatic illness. So psychosomatic means our body and mind are interconnected. So if body is affected, mind is affected, body is affected. So there again we'll come back to the cycle. So how do we reduce that? Our thoughts. So we have to watch our thoughts. So we have to again, you all know, but I just briefly I'm telling. So we must try to get rid of negative thoughts. Then how do we get the negative thoughts? So we can't control the thoughts because we have to only observe. So we are observing the thoughts, but we don't get associated. So when the thoughts come, another important thing is you find the feelings are there, emotions. Then the emotion, then the words, then the action. So when are we happy now? We'll be happy only when our thoughts, emotions, words, and actions are in alignment. So when there's something wrong, something missing, you can't be happy. So meditation again teaches us that. So because my purpose here is our people on this forum, they know, but the younger generation must be everything. The other important thing is so what's the really I'm telling you, the journey for a fulfilling existence or happy start not in externally but internally. So we must internally be, so I have, as I said, meditation is always good. Never look for happiness outside. Then another important thing I wanted to say, one of my the favorite quotations from Mahatma Gandhi, you all know, I think. So what he say, one quote, so you see, Mahatma Gandhi says, you must be the change that you want to see in the world. So what nowadays what they have to say is we must stop preaching and start practicing. That's the important thing here. So no how point in telling others to do this or do this thing, but we must implement also. So our mindset is important. We must change our mindset. So how do you change the mindset? Not by simply gossiping or watching the media or all those things. If you have to give up all those things, focus within. So don't worry about that. My message is that always identify first who really are. As I told you earlier, I did a research. And also, another important thing is that if you have a chance, you read the Who Am I, a book written by Ramana Maharishi. Actually, it's a very excellent book. Another book I have already recommended, Autobiography, Yogi Paramahamsa. These are really good books if you're really interested in having a spiritual life. Spiritual means I don't mean to say you go to temple and pray, but spiritually means you get rid of the materialistic approach and we have search, go after contentment. So lead a contented life. So otherwise, if you don't do the thing, then you will end up in hospital like Steve Jobs. And as Steve Jobs said, it will be too late. So actually, the Steve Jobs, you all know, he died of cancer at the age of 58 or something like that. He is young, man. So my simple, humble advice is, please give up all the negative things that are affecting your life. Please observe all your breath. Simply focus on the breath. Practice mindfulness. The powerful, always gratitude is very powerful. So you must be. So why it is powerful? You see, you must be happy for. But contentment is what? Contentment is happy for what you are, who you are. So I was not content with my job, with my position, status, all those things. I was running a circus. So I must be with what I have got, what I am today. And I must acknowledge that so I may accept this things that I can't change. So when you practice all those things, wisdom, you will be happy always. The other important thing is, Masters, one important point I have learned from one of those books, I think it was Napoleon Hill, said, whatever the mind can conceive, believe, he can achieve. So now so to learn, age is not the factor. So you first of all you must intend. Your intention must be very clear. So what's your purpose in life? What do you want? You want to lead a happy life or unhappy life, contented life, all those things. So first we have to analyze it. What is your purpose in life? So starting point for a peaceful or contented life is purpose. So do a research, define and identify the purpose. Then make a clear distinction between happiness and contentment. So definitely choose the thing that lead you to make you content. And the other point is simply don't practice for one day. The consistency is important. So you must follow, if we want to meditate, we must be consistent in what you want. The other important thing is continue. Never give up. Ever. So these are all the wisdoms I have learned because see, it took me a long time, but despite all the things, I'm happy that the only thing I wish if I had known this earlier, but as everyone say, we always regret for things that we have missed it. So now the mindfulness, practice of mindfulness, and briefly all you know. So whenever you are do whatever you are doing, your focus, your 100% focus should be on that. So when you focus on that, and another saying I always repeat is, energy flows where the attention goes. So another most important thing is we all these things, the power of subconscious mind can't be overlooked. That's the most important fact that determines our life, career, success, contentment. So how do we control? Watch your five sense organs. You know the sense organs. So especially when you see all those unwanted things like on the TV or listen to all the uh, crap on the media, all these things are really spoiling them. So you give up. My personal experience is never watch. I don't watch. I don't mean to say you should not. When you watch TV, choose the items, choose the program. The reading material, reading is the other important things that we can do till the last moment. It always really when you read these, read some valuable books, watch some motivational videos, listen to inspirational talks, all these things are really helpful. That's what we have been doing now in our forum. We do a lot of exercise. I'm sharing this forum because we do 3 sessions per day. We have been practicing all those. If there are exercise, yoga, variety of programs that keep us occupied. So now I think I have briefly explained to you as why I chose meditation as a main purpose and why others also must follow my suit, because it really the choice is yours. You want to lead a contented life or you want to go in circles searching for happiness. If you choose contentment, please follow meditation regularly, and also not following is not area, practice what you are learning. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And I think I have briefly convinced you all my own personal experience, my journey with meditation. So I finally, again, I thank this forum and Colorado Master for inviting me and share my views. And now you have any doubts or you need clarification on what I have said, please feel free to ask any questions. Thank you, Masters.
Thank you, Kumaraswamippillai Master. It was a wonderful experience sharing. I mean, you personally experienced beautiful things after coming to the breath meditation. That's wonderful things, Master. And also, you mentioned important about reading the books as well. Just to say to all the masters, in our breath meditation UK group, we have well over 200 books in our online library. We also have a Tamil books, Telugu books in our online library. Please make use of it. And it's a wonderful wisdom sharing. And, you actually, even I was actually did the same thing, searching for various meditation for many years and end up with our Grandmaster Brahmashri's way of teaching, learning meditation and practicing meditation. Thank you for your time, sir, and very, very gratitude for your time. Thank you. Anyone has any question to ask or share or share your experience, please feel free to raise your hands and we'll actually give you a chance. Thank you.
Greetings to everyone. Congratulations, Kumaraswamippillai Master. Your wisdom sharing with your own experience in life was wonderful. This is a great lesson. You have taught us a great lesson today. Now, you started your talk by a very important statement saying that pursuit of happiness is a universal quest today. That is perfectly 100% correct. Everyone in this world is searching for happiness. And this is the universal quest, as you said, particularly among the younger generation. This is very important to make note of because we must bring in more and more of the younger generation into meditation. The value of meditation must be taught, and that is what our forum is trying to do now. World Peace and Harmony Forum, PSSM, Tamil Group and everything, they are trying to promote this among the younger generation, which is a great service. Now, with your successful experience in life, both in the professional field and in family life, you have learned that contentment is fundamental to happiness in life. Contentment. That is a very important point that you raised again today. In explaining this, you quoted the teachings of great spiritual teachers. That was really wonderful. You have done a lot of reading in the spiritual teachers, about the spiritual teachers and their teachings. And you quoted the example of Steve Jobs to explain that accumulation and wealth will not enable anyone to achieve happiness, and emphasized the need for mindful meditation focusing on breath that helps to look within, understand our true selves. You also clearly explained how meditation will help to understand that worldly material possessions and wealth will not lead to a contented life, and therefore happiness is lost. So just by accumulating material possessions and worldly wealth, we cannot achieve happiness. That was a point that you raised very clearly. It is a very good point. Meditation and expression of gratitude is another thing that you said. Meditation alone is not enough, but we need to express a sense of gratitude for the small blessings that we have in our lives. And this is the pathway to calm our minds and to achieve contentment, which will lead eventually to happiness in life. Thank you very much, Kumaraswamippillai Master, for this valuable talk that you gave today. Thanks a lot, and you must be congratulated on your wisdom sharing today. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. Actually, the meditation will help us to find our authentic self. That's the important thing. We have to find the authentic self. So thank you, Master, for sharing it. Anyone else?
Thank you very much, Master, for sharing your journey actually with all the experiences you have gone through and what you are searching for and what you found at last and how it actually changed your life experiences and all. And it was very beautiful to listen to your experiences, and you really touched so many points, and it was really inspiring. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you very much.
So, Masters, if anyone else has any clarifications or any sharings, if you want to share, please, you can share now.
Thank you very much, Kumaraswamippillai Anna. Really is one of the wonderful your experience when we are thinking, that is when we are taking this our experience. When we are taking, you got everybody is the person's good experience. When we are claiming that also is our experience also, then we are growing. That's why I feel really is a wonderful speech. This give you a lot of lessons and lot of ways it is showing to us. And the beauty is one of the when we gratitude. If the person is a gratitude for in every moment, even for the nature, even for the God, even for the family, even for the neighbors, those who are doing, even that type of attitude is a small thing, it can change a lot of things. That attitude, the gratitude of attitude, that makes wonderful things, that make a person's even solve a lot of problems towards for better world. I hope that one we had to definitely even we had to tell to the younger generation. One is the gratitude. The gratitude should be towards to the either any positive side. That's bring the positive side, always the gratitude. That's we develop that type of skills, we can solve most of the problem, and we can be useful for others. That's why from your speech I understood that, and that's a great, amazing. Thank you very much for your the wonderful speech and given your experience for us towards to go further and further for better. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. And then the tea set, you can now open up.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Kumaraswamippillai Master. I'm from Arundhati Sri Kantaraja. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's now 2:20 in Sri Lanka. I'm in Sri Lanka, Negombo. So we didn't want to miss your speech. Wonderful sharing your experiences. And we have also come to learn that so many books reading, and also, the breath is the main purpose of our life. And you have given your so much your experience. Through somebody's experience, we also can learn lots of things. And we didn't want to miss your speech because we know that you always give us a good points and things like that. So even though it's a time is very late, we came today from India to Sri Lanka. We are in Negombo now. Tomorrow we are heading to Jaffna. So thank you so much, Kumaraswamippillai Master. Thank you.
So
Thank you. Nice to see you.
I would like to thank you for all your, because I am here because of you all. Thank you very much personally. Because always I am grateful for the services, commitment, all those things, which is really classic and excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, and we also met PSSM masters here, PMC office, and we met all the masters from India, and we had a wonderful time here. And now we are spreading the knowledge here as well, Sri Lanka as well as in India, to our drivers, whoever takes us anywhere. We always teaching them. So try what our Brahmashri Patraji told us. We are trying to do that. So thank you so much, all the masters to see here. Thank you. And Srikant Raja Master was here. Uh, so because we are so tired. So thank you so much. We see
Okay,
you all
thank you.
again. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now Rajesh Master, you can express your views. Unmute yourself. Unmute. Can't hear.
Sorry,
Okay.
Lata ma'am.
No. Can't
Oh,
unmute.
hello. Shall I go or is someone else talking?
Yes, madam. You can please go ahead.
Okay, okay, Lata, you can speak. After that, you can Rajesh. Lata?
Good evening, everyone. I'm from UK, and
I can't hear you, please.
I'm uncertain what this is exactly. I was expecting meditation, but I'm not sure what movement this is. But what I wanted to add from my observation living on this planet is that the system we're living under seems to be all geared up to take away the peace of mind and satisfaction, and it just seems to be covered up with a canvas of artificial promoting that they want peace, but actually they don't. And so it becomes distressful for people like us who want genuinely to find peace and understanding of connection to the spiritual beings, and to give them our devotion and our time and gratitude, immense gratitude. And I'm quite wondering, how does one get through the journey of life without having this distress, which causes fear and uncertainty, insecurity, and wherever you are in life, you need money. So it's no point in thinking we don't, because the society makes sure we can't survive without it. So there's some sort of underlying conflict. So how does one tackle under those
Actually, madam,
circumstances the satisfaction and all that doesn't seem to be there, because we can't look into people's motivations, it's invisible. So when people say things and people actions is what we need to look for. So, and how to inspire the young ones as well as the different age groups. We're all needing to work together to make a success?
Okay, thank you. That's a very good question. Firstly, as I told you, you must make a clear distinction between happiness and contentment. So actually, I'm not saying don't earn money or go after position. Everything is regular, but you must not be greedy. So there must be a limit for our desires. Another important, most problem is, as you all know, every day we are being bombarded by about the 60,000 thoughts. You analyze the 60,000 thoughts, these are psychological factors. So most of them are negative. Negative in the sense the people are thinking about most of the time about the past or about the future, which is not going to help us. So really the mind, so now we have introduced mindfulness. The idea is to focus 100% on what you are doing. You can do anything, so you can focus. So your focus will be on what you are doing. When you choose something, it should be really worth. So you must ask a couple of questions. Is it really going to help me? Is it beneficial? All those questions. You don't simply listen to all our speeches and follow. You have to find out whether what we are telling you is correct, whether you can implement it, whether how you, as I told you, normally life is an experiment. We try various things. So keep on experimenting until you find what is really good for you. So I cannot tell because our wants are limited, different. So your wants and my wants are different. Wants are limited. So what gives you a pleasure may not give you. So it varies. So the choice is yours only. Only thing is others can guide you, and we can't never correct anybody, because if a person must decide if you want to lead a good life. So the choice, what we are telling the younger generation, this is what we have been doing, this is the way you should behave, but choice is there. We are not trying to say you must follow what we are doing. So younger generation, they are absolutely free. But what I mentioned physically, nowadays I find most of them are not happy. In my own experience, I can tell in my family all those things. They are chasing happiness, but they will end up nowhere. Thank you very much. I think I have explained your question.
Well, I think happiness is a difficult word to comprehend, because I think contentment and satisfaction is more appropriate. This word of happiness, I'm not sure how it fits in.
No, I agree, because that is because it differs from person to person. What is giving me happiness may not give you that. So it is subjective. So we are chasing a thing which we cannot find. Okay? I said, that's why I told you, people like Steve Jobs and all, they were searching for happiness. Finally, end up, they realized it only at the last time when we were about to die, when they were doomed to die. So we need not wait till that time. Why not start early and enjoy a happy life, good health? And health depends on our thinking, thoughts. Thoughts create emotions. Emotions, you are telling about the stress. Why we are having all this? Because cause of stress is our thoughts. The thoughts create emotions. The emotions are responsible for all our stress. That's why I end up with psychosomatic disorders. Thank you. Right now, Jyotim, I think, sorry.
And, I want to say one or two few words I want to add for this. The important things what we are doing, we should do in win-win policy. The win-win policy make you better. Even Lata also talking about that. I understood that. Win-win policy, whatever action we do, then we should think about it is good for us and it's good for my neighbor. Therefore, that is the very important things. Even and no, as like the our Kumaraswamippillai said, we can't correct anybody. Only we have to correct ourselves. That is the best thing to take us to lead for the in front. Even we can talk, nobody will not accept our what we are saying. Even if we do any good things, what we have done, even if we said, they will they will accept. After that, they will have a fun. Oh, this person is praising by himself. That is the human nature. Only one thing, we have to do always good things. Whatever happened to me, whatever my head has gone, I will always do the good things. That's a promise we have to take it. And we should always be gratitude for whatever the nature, even whatever things happen, even God has given me, even the nature has given me. We don't, somebody not like God, the nature has given me. Even we can't reject that, the nature. We had to be accepted. Even what is happening today in all the countries, even today the big building, tomorrow the building is not there. Sometimes when I see the TV, I was really worrying about all the beautiful buildings vanish within a day because of the man's cruelness. Therefore, we had to come out from this. We had to start to live to others, and I have to grow with the grow and by one win-win policy. We never should be negative, even as like Kumaraswamippillai said, 65 thoughts per day. In that, we had to check ourselves, we had to evaluate ourselves. How many thoughts is beautiful thoughts to go forward to the future? Even we should not be, we had to, from the past, we can get only the experience. Not we don't get anything, only the past experience. Respect the past, secure the future, live in presence. That's helpful only for the meditation only. No other things. Meditation is make us better and better, and we will be useful for others. But we should not take out all the negative thoughts, whatever. Only we are going to live only for certain period. We don't know, tomorrow we will be here. Tomorrow I will speak in this, even the same Zoom. I don't know. That depends on something there beyond us. That's why only we have to see the experience, those who are lived, Jesus, Buddha, and Thiruvalluvar is, I love these three people. That's why I always check from this, and even some eminent people, those who lived, definitely we had to follow, and we had to read, we had to do that. That's why we had to, for our happiness, and that's the only one thing I want to say. Thank you very much for the giving opportunity again to tell this.
Thank you. Actually, Radha Master, you can share your view.
Thank you, Kumaraswamippillai Master, for sharing your experiences. I just want to say just a small thing for that lady who spoke about happiness. Happiness is an attitude of your mind. If you want to be happy, you will be happy. It's just an attitude of your mind. And when you think that we are not in Gaza today, look at all those people who are suffering and all these people who are putting all those bombs and killing those people. So when you compare yourself where you are, you should be happy, because it's that the world is in such a state. So I would say that happiness is an attitude of your mind, and I'll stop there. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? I think Sadha Master, Dr. Sadha Master.
Greetings to all. Thanks for this opportunity. Thanks, Kumaraswamippillai Master, for sharing your personal experience. It was really inspiring to all. I too have traveled in the World Peace and Harmony group for about now 4 years. And I have seen your presentation. I have heard your talks and everything. And we have gained a lot of knowledge from your inspiring speeches. And it has been a very helpful time to understand about the spirituality and how. And today, when you were explaining, I was really surprised because I didn't know all the history of your life. So today, it was the first time I heard your description. It was amazing how you have moved to realize life is not what actually about contentment, and really how you have to lead a life to be happy. That's a very important aspect of it. Be happy with whatever you have and learn to live. And happiness is, one person's happiness is not the same for another person. One may be happy with something and I may not be happy with the same thing. But how much we take on board is the important thing. We have to be happy with what we have, and we have to try our best to help others as far as possible and to lead, then our happiness will be more happy and we can lead a happy life. And especially meditation, my personal experience, since I came to the meditation, I have no difficulty in leading my life. I'm happy and content with everything. And I just lead a life and try to help out in the group and other people. And my job has been like that as well, because being in the medical profession, that has been right from word go. From the childhood days, I started deciding that I wanted to do some help and wanted to be a doctor and help other people. So that was my motto, and I succeeded in that. But I have gone through ups and downs, several things, but I haven't divulged yet. But a time may come, I may present. But after that, I learned life is this way. This is all experience. We have to go through the experience and we have to lead a life. So we can't be going back on the past and get into negativity. So we have to take our life as positive and take from here and now, and how are we going to achieve whatever we want to achieve spiritually. So that is what I have been practicing. And since I started meditation, I used to be a vegetarian on and off, but since I started, within few weeks, I have stopped. Nobody asked me to stop, but automatically, effortlessly, I stopped and I became a vegetarian. And that's how my spiritual path.
Okay, thank you. I think you must agree because the time has over. Maithili Master, now you can share your
Okay,
views.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, madam. Maithili, madam.
Greetings to everyone. I do apologize for not being able to come on video. I hope you forgive me for that. Kumaraswamippillai Master, as usual, your speech is always wonderful and very, very inspiring. And I've always listened to your speeches before in the World Peace and Harmony group. Thank you for sharing your life experience and your wisdom during the last few years that you've been practicing meditation with PSSM and so on. I just want to say a couple of things, really. I just want to share not my experience, something that I view, one of my views. Being in spirituality doesn't mean you give up everything, and you still need to pursue your career and your whatever you're doing in your life. You want to better yourself. Yes, of course, it is all okay to do that, provided that you don't get caught in the greed. And as long as you are enjoying the process, the task oriented rather than the goal. Yes, you do set your goals and everything, but the most important thing is, if you don't achieve it, learn to accept what you get. That's the whole thing about being in spirituality. Yes, you need to build your career, you need to make money and do whatever, but use the money for the right thing as well, and earn the money honestly. And Patrici always says about being in the middle path. Being in spirituality doesn't mean to protect ourselves from negativity. It doesn't mean to say that you shut yourself from the world, don't listen to the news, don't hear anything and things like that. Of course, the most important thing is, yes, you need to know what's happening around you, but the art is, the trick is, by doing meditation, you learn not to let the negativity get to you. Of course, you need to listen to the news, what's going on in the world, because especially for a younger person, building up the career and all that, when you're working with colleagues and things like that, you need to know what's happening around the world. So it's important to be connected with the world, but don't let the world or what's going on around you affect you. That's where the meditation comes in. Meditation helps you to keep your positivity within yourself and don't let the negativity get to you. And it protects your aura and things like that. So that's me. Being in the middle path is what is spirituality. That's what I understood. And so, I just wanted to say that, share my understanding of spirituality over the last few years that I've been practicing this meditation with the PSSM. And thanks to Patrici for giving us this wonderful meditation. And I'm sure we've all gained a lot from all this. And I'm one of those as well. Anyway, nice to see you all in this. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you
Maithili.
very
Now,
much. Yeah.
Madam Varajaya, you can speak, please. Unmute and speak. Can you hear me? Not able to unmute.
Madam, you can unmute. Yeah.
Okay. Greetings to everyone. Thanks for this opportunity. Kumaraswamippillai Master's speech is wonderful, wonderful, amazing. He gave his life experience. I have listened to his so many speeches in PNC Europe Tamil group. So every time I wonder, where did he inherit all these all these characters and everything. I always think about this, but today I can understand his life experience is given him all the lessons. And one more thing I wanted to tell here, that he's a person lives with his values and principles. Because once I went to a senior citizens some function, he was the president at that time. I think it is a COVID time. There is a lunch ceremony organized by one of my cousins. So I also joined with her. So the food ordered is limited. So he's standing there. I didn't know that he's the president at that time. He's standing there and he's sending everyone to have his food. So I was noticing him and I went to him and I said, why don't you go and take your food, because it is going to finish it now. He said, no, it's okay. And he waited till the last minute. He didn't go to collect his food. By the time he went, all the food is finished. So after that only, I got the opportunity to see him in the Zoom. Then I realized he's living on his principles and values. I wanted to share this because if I don't share, that is very bad of me, because I always join in the PMC Tamil Europe group. I never got the opportunity to talk about this. So today is the best opportunity I got it. He lives, what he presented is true, and he's a person lives with his values and principles. And another thing for the lady who asked for the happiness, if you reduce your expectations, if your expectations are more only, you will be disappointed. When you limit your expectations to your standard, so your capability, you won't feel disappointed in anything. You will be fully satisfied what you are getting on to you. That's the only thing I wanted to present here. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thanks, Kumaraswamippillai Master. Your true wisdom you shared with everyone. Thank you so much.
Anybody else, please? I think now you can wind up, no?
Yeah, we have one more master, Babu Master. Sir, you can unmute yourself.
Greetings to all. I was not going to come into comment. I was going to listen to all of you first of all anyway, but I was compelled to come here after Vanajay's talk, honestly, because I wanted to say I wouldn't be, the day wouldn't be really fulfilled if I don't say this. Every time Kumaraswamippillai Master comes in our platforms and give us talks, and I always get an opportunity to talk. I always comment on his talk. I always tell him one word, one sentence. This I repeat all the time. The gentleman who practices everything what he preaches. I keep on saying that. And Vanasari, I completely endorse what you said. And that an example you quote about the dinner and what he was doing to serving other people, not serving, actually looking at, they have been fed, other people have been fed, that was his happiness. He is creating happiness himself. He said very clearly how to make yourself happiness. This was really, really good. So thank you for this opportunity, Kumaraswamippillai Master, and we'll see you tomorrow. Looking forward to your talk tomorrow as well at 11 o'clock in the morning. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Master.
Masters, anyone else wants to share anything or ask anything? Okay, Masters. If not, yeah. Anandi,
Okay.
Madam. Madam, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, Kumaraswamippillai Master, thank you very much for your wisdom sharing experience talk. I had been knowing Mr. Kumaraswamippillai Master since I joined PSSM Europe, Tamil Europe. I was listening his wonderful speeches all the time. I also joined in 2023 January. since I had some, we lost our dear one in the family, and one of our friends introduced us to the meditation. I was a very shy person, very fearing person before the meditation. So now I had been doing the meditation more than 2.5 years, around 2.5 years. I earned so much good friends in the, that is the most important, this thing. I get into meditation, I earned very good friends in the meditation forum. And now I am, I am learning new things. That is the most important part of my life, rather than stopping in one place. Everybody has life, good things and bad things in life. But since I joined, now I am moving forward, not in stagnated in one place. I'm moving forward. I'm learning. I've joined our senior group, and then I am helping all the most of the seniors in sharing their stories and distributing food and stuff like that. And then I'm learning music. Even at this age, I am music, dance, and keyboarding, computer classes, and everything, because I'm moving forward of this. My meditation, this meditation helping me to move forward. That is because the meditation is connecting our body, mind, and soul. Meditation is connecting our body, mind, and soul. We are getting, it's like we are getting more calmer, and we are getting more kinder to other persons, and forgive others. So many, we are learning good things, since I joined the meditation. Thank you very much, Kumaraswamippillai Master, for your inspiring talk. So will you continue so many speeches in our forum. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I think time to close. Thank you.
Thank you all, Masters. Thank you, sir, for your wonderful sharing and wonderful experiences. Thank you once again. Thank you all, Masters, for joining these sessions. And yeah, as Kula sir already mentioned. Yeah, Kula sir, you want to share something?
No. Thank you for each and every one of you. Yeah, our morning meditation is 6 a.m. and again 9 p.m. 41 days, 41 master session tomorrow 9 p.m. UK time. Thank you, masters. Thank you. Good night.